Hello and welcome back, folks. I'm ManicMink and this is Shadowrun. Last time we played was probably about a month ago, honestly, in terms of recording time, and I've kind of almost forgotten what was happening. So, we returned to the Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamsters' Union. Heads raised in the front room of the bar fall strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see that her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she has it by the end of the night. Yes, we rescued Coyote from the drug dealer den, me and Paco, and then he took off to get her back, I think, and... oh, that's quite loud. Let me... Thank you. I'll turn that down. Mrs. Kubota is tending her bar herself when Paco walk carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet, fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye: fear. Swimming face down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota standing has her staring at the floor and mumbling. "Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor?" "I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota. I had a run that went bad." "Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess." Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracts me from my business." "Yes, Mrs. Kubota, my apologies again." "Jerry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle." "Yes, ma'am." "And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be." "Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we can discuss the concept of debt. Giri, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed somewhere elsewhere. Bleed somewhere else." "Yes, ma'am." Okay, we gained some karma for that, which is good for us. And she took off. Okay. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. "Thank you so much. That girl is precious to me. It's not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens, and you have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this as remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect." "I'm honored. Thank you. You're most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer. Fully equipped cyberdock and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say." You're quite the entrepreneur. "Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for use of this facility, but as I said, you're a family now and consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano." Okay. Let's take a look at see if we can spend some karma leveling anything up. I'd like to level up rifle a bit more, just because, as we saw last time, that pistol doesn't quite cut it a lot of times. Talk to you again. "How may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight?" "Yes, he's in the back bar. That's usually where he does business." Coyote's crusade. Coyote grew up in the Royale but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. Came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote's been tearing her way through the chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. How'd you get involved in all this? I'm a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Ray Johnson's are fixtures here tonight. In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may want to speak to Van Gross. He's often stage side. Van Gross is often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. Okay. Let's talk to... talk to Van Gross, because he's the closest guy here. Van Gross is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display and motioning to a runner standing nearby all at the same time. He's an intense little man. Get the sensei likes to look busy. I'm Von Gross. Make it quick. Business is good. Talk to me. Mr. Kubota says you're a fixer. Still hasn't looked at you as going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry, I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, guy, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. My fence, too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Do we have anything we need to unload, is the question. I don't know. Let's finish this call another time, perhaps. So apparently we do not have anything to unload right now. Looking for a date. No, thank you. I'm doing okay myself. Mr. Big Ogre Guy. Let's talk to you. Can I... Yeah, talk to you. Looking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you as you approach. Evening. I see Coyote's back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. Paco and I tracked her down. I was wondering what she saw in him, but I guess he ain't all bad. I'm glad she's back. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else as soon as what happened to Sam. Feel protective over the people here immensely toward anyone who walks through the door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. I ask you a few questions. You hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was a ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. No, I can find a fence. Von Gross. How long have you been working? Crawled in here after I awoke. Interesting. Mrs. Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. You have to pay extra for me. Not the size they charge more for. It's blood under the fingernails. I should be going. See you around. Okay. Johnny Clean. He's the janitor, I think. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Thanks for the tip the other day. Miss Kubota said I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite know where that is. Piano's a little tuned. Check it out. Piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built, but doesn't look like anyone has played it for a long time. I'll inspect the piano. Seems normal until you notice that it's very rigid. Upon further inspection, it's because the piano is bolted to the wall. Play chopsticks for fun. You're a natural. You should give up Shadowrunning and become a touring pianist. Johnny does not look impressed. Okay, so you slowly peck the notes out on your keyboard. They spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. Okay. And we go down inside. Entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Let's take a look around. Welcome. No bunks available. Oh, that's my stash. Right, okay. That makes sense. Confirm, yes. Oh my god, I'm just gonna steal shit out of this locker. Gruberman, this is... Yep, that arm does not look too good. Talk to Algernon, sure. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Half-Dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best magical foci, spells, and fetishes for conjuring of your spirits. Let's see what you have, sure. Lots of stuff. Powerbolt spells. Lots of spells that don't really help me. Yeah, okay. Let's talk to you, Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, but not that you look bad or bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep on the right side of the ground. Take a look at what I've got. Okay. Just one step above a street ganger, grants plus 3 HP. So this is armor, right? I am wearing that. I could buy that. I'm gonna look around first, though. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. His mouth too. His mouse has terrible teeth. Needs a mouse dentist. The only other defect in this picture perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm. It's obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What do you sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet the strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, maintenance, repairs, and upgrades, if you so desire, and if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Let's take a look at what you've got. Sure. A little bit better pistol, SMG. SMG, shotgun, assault rifle, machete, attack drones, grenades, basic med kits. Take a look at weapons. This is, only difference between this is the capacity. I could use a better range 19, capacity 28, $50. I will grab a Semopal as well. Just to make sure that... Yeah, these are equipped. Okay, good. Nothing right now, thanks. And then let's head over here and talk to this guy. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bits, Storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. Know that, look, don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions or anything? What's a DAC? Sure. You jack into the Matrix or in the context of a run when you jack into a local node at the facility you are in. DEC determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry and how the firepower of your base Matrix attack. DECs have IP. When DEC's IP is built to reduce to 0, you'll get booted from the system and it'll hurt. Sure, what's program? Program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide array of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful programs and ESP. Johnny, you want to take this one? Oh, he's here. Sure, when you infiltrate a facility or on a run, you have a team. You jack into the Matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESPs come in. ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which when you deploy it manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different ESPs have different abilities. So let's see what you have for sale. I'm using 3-1 that. Cyberdex consumables. Let's grab an ESP because I have that. Programs. Area of effect matrix attack that deals 50 IP to ice, 50 IP damage to IC and attackers. see, I have 3 spells, so I can go, let's go powerful attack, and heal, yes. Dextron weapons, yes, okay. Confirm. See you later, sure. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to a resident decker, my good friend Johnny Clean. The same overalls you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips. Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help, if I can be. As decking used, decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to gain information, hack doors, etc., but occasionally a run will have the option or requirement to go into the local matrix of the facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Do I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and out of systems so cleanly that no one ever knew I was there. Half the matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. True that you were part of the Eco Mirage team. Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he sure is not as hell gonna tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best let the subject drop. Sure. Let's see if I can get maybe a better armor as well, because my current getup is not doing too well. I'd much prefer to get that. HP plus 3 and armor 4. Yeah. Let's see our quests. All black market vendors in the safe house. I think I did that, right? It's only those guys. Oh, well, you, probably. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Oh, Sheen, you should be okay now. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna take years to work off this debt. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some Trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. Say anything about me going to sleep. Just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, let's take a closer look at your face. Leave it. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Syringe into her thigh, nighty-night. Okay. Looks like surgery is happening. And we'll talk to Coyote now. He looks both better and worse than you saw when you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. Now the adrenaline's worn off, it's clear she needs a rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Ms. Kubota will have me working it off for the rest of my life. You look like you got something on your mind. I have some questions. What kind of questions? Sam Watts. Sam Watts, what about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Me too. We were friends. Saved my ass once. For us, it was more than about me saving his ass once or twice, but Sam had a way of charming you, you know? I guess I knew him best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about him? Pretty average night, regular crowd. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer, too. I like... Bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what. Miss Kubota wanted him injected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. Said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? Standard Sam Drek, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It's pretty pathetic stuff. Sam have any enemies? Enemies? It's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none that I'm aware of. How bad was his drinking? If it was just his drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs, he loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. And he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Hard to imagine. Said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Where'd he live? Sam lived on the streets mostly. He occasionally convinced someone to let him flop on their couch, but he always overstayed his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Some days I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. I used one the night before I saw him last. Thanks, Coyote. I need you two to do something for me. I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run when I recover. Okay, so we are going to, we're gonna leave it here, actually. And we'll pick this up next time. So, I'm ManicMink, this is Shadowrun Returns. We'll see you later. Take care.